Hello everyone, my name is Maria Elena Rivero and the presentation today it's about shaping your creative profile in the age of techpreneurship. So first I would like to mention that my profession is in contemporary art and I also have a marketing and business background. So following the evolution in technology and shaping profiles and companies through the lens of a contemporary artist is my innermost interest. And today I will present a series of tools how you can engage your profile thinking like an artist. So first off, I would like to ask all of you, who are the artists? So I interview few of the artists based in New York City, and this is Agustina Fioretti. And she says, my goal as an artist is to document my concerns through the medium of photography. I seek to understand society and the economy of different nations. So artists explore social themes that are immersed in society. And in the case of Agustina, this is one of her photography. She wants to document the economy and in the United States from an Argentinian perspective. The second artist I would like to mention is Gerald Sheffield. He says, artists are makers and influence how we think about ourselves as a society in the world. So artists are researchers. They are now intellectuals. They observe, they have an opinion. And luckily, Gerald, I have helped him through his process as an artist, and he won a Fulbright scholarship, and he's now in Uzbekistan exploring the architecture and also teaching and knowing and teaching about Black history and civil rights in the US, and also thinking with different perspectives and inspiring young thinkers. The third artist I would like to present is Jordan Castillo.
Hi there. Do you remember me? Do you know where Harold is? Have you seen Harold? Do you remember that I painted him? I wanted to show him the painting. I gave him my stuff so he could get in contact with me, but I haven't seen him back out here.
So Jordan, she documents Harlem, her community, and she paints them. And one of her quotes is, my perspective is one full of empathy and love. So also art is engaged with passion and connection with your community. So yes, I spoke about artist perspective. What is creativity? So according to Walter Benjamin, the mode of human perception changes with humanity's entire mode of existence. So he says that the perception is organized and accomplished, and it's determined by historical circumstances. So I think creativity is also engaging in our daily life and how we think, how we approach problems, issues, and how we solve them. And also another part of creativity is our artistic passion. So I think it's also mainly what we're living in society that inspires us to be more creative or being even more an artist. So throughout this presentation, I wanted to mention recent trends in marketing and social media that could help us shape your profile. So we're all connected with tablets, computer, mobile. And one of the trends I researched is visual fluency. So in 2019, visual landscape images that capture beautiful, messy cultural conversations, value, and how we express our individuality, it's the current trend, and we need to think more about it when we design our projects. In terms of graphic design and visual images, we will have natural instinct, creative democracy, disruptive expression, and brand stand. Some of these examples are being in touch with nature, visiting landscapes, being able to show what's happening in the world, protests, our values, identity, and also very important special moments, and also what you stand for, what's your belief, if you believe in organic and not organic, or what if you want to conserve nature or not. So we're all connected through a mobile platform. So social media is the new arena of digital marketers, as 3.3 billion people are active social media users. That is a huge audience. And we're used to post stories or even take pictures of everything we do. But as a current trend, US adults, the 73% use YouTube, 68% Facebook, Instagram 35%, and LinkedIn 25%, WhatsApp 22%. So I think the most viewed channel is YouTube. And through ages, also you can see how YouTube still it's leading the preference, Facebook, and not even more than Instagram. So yes, even though we're always connected, I encourage you to be an influencer. Start your own podcast. Start recording your thoughts. Share with your community, with your peers, what else you can do. Learn editing skills, video, content, and approaching the trends in digital content marketing. The most important is email marketing strategies. It is expected to grow within companies, and also voice search optimization and live video streaming are also trending. But Instagram has a lot of trends too. Augmented reality stories filter are very popular. Now we have to be careful and more aware of growth tools and having metrics. We also need to consider influencer authenticity, stories, ads, and highlights, and cinematograph, which is a still video that I will show you an example. So Instagram, 4 million users view stories every day, and 1/3 of most viewed stories are from brands. So this is a huge market, and also we have to consider if we want to shape our profile in this age of entrepreneurship. I also wanted to share this cinematograph. It was supposed to move, but I think it's not working well, but it's basically a still life film. And in terms of new media, we're always connected. We know what's happening in the world, in sports, music, in natural disasters. So I think techpreneurship has shaped our profile and has led us to think more of what else we can do. And it is mainly important that we consider new channels, applications, technology, devices, mobile, and think about as an artist what we can do. So for final thoughts on this presentation, I encourage you to shape your creative profile collaboratively. Pay attention to your network. Art expands the notion of identity in the local and global context. Research cultural traits in your community. Assess how technology is disrupting your industry. Creativity reinforces your passion. I think this is the takeaway of this presentation, that you always need to look for your passion and also think of all the available mediums you can have. And well, finally, these are my references, and I hope you enjoy this presentation, brief presentation about techpreneurship and contemporary art. And I look forward to hearing your feedback. Thank you all. Good evening.